Hello, welcome back to my channel. Gail here. I have a quick tutorial or project share. A friend of mine was recently visiting and I was telling her how I've begun to, sorry for the dark, that's a little better, okay. I have begun to really fall in love with shading this paper, this cardstock, because I feel like it brings it to life and gives it so much dimension. So, of course, while she was here, I could not find the example that I was trying to show her, but I was cleaning up some of my Christmas crafts, and I decided to, I found the piece that I was looking for, and I decided to do a quick tutorial on how to do this yourself. So this is essentially the before, and this is the after of the same piece, a paper piece. These are just my Christmas cards from a year ago, a year or maybe 2 years ago. But anyway, they were on hand. I had some extras, and I just wanted to come on real quick and show you how I did it. So this is my arsenal of pens that I keep. I have a whole plethora of pens, but these are the ones that I keep next to me because I use them all the time. So I start with lining the whole piece, or as Scrap the World likes to call it, doodling. Guess I never thought about it until she said it, but I refer to it as lining and she calls it doodling. Same thing. But I find actually that I work better right to left, even though we were taught to write left to right. But I'm thinking it's maybe because I'm left-handed. So anyway, just a quick outline of the entire piece. Didn't know if I want to go in all of those, but anyway, we're here now, so I'm gonna go through all of those for those of you who didn't hear my little grumble. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. I know this is after the fact, but I had to do it when I found it. And some of us like Christmas year round just because we like that holly jolly feeling or spirit. And I am kind of one of those, you know. I don't believe in putting up decorations until after Thanksgiving, but I do love the holiday. And actually, me being a December baby, I don't like putting up the Christmas decor until after my birthday, which is at the beginning of the month. Fun fact, when my child was at home, my oldest son's birthday's in December as well. I hope I've been on camera doing this. I know sometimes my hand blocks it just because I'm left-handed and just the nature of it going across. But as you can just see, just from a little bit of coloring, how it's beginning to come to light. And if you look at ephemera pieces, you will see that there's some kind of outline, whether they put a white border around it, and that's all I'm essentially doing, is creating a white border like you might see on some of those ephemera pieces. And one thing about this, it's very forgiving. I don't know if you noticed how I went off the page a couple times over here. It's not going to matter in the final analysis, so you can forgive yourself already and just move on to the next piece. Okay, so there, he's all outlined, and on that one I went in and outlined these pieces that are carved out by my Cricut. They're just what do you call it? They don't cut all the way through. They're kind of like etches or something. I don't know what you call it, but they're just little cuts, and I'm just following them just to give it some movement. And yeah, okay, so there. So now he's all outlined. Oh, I forgot to outline his hat. Give me one more second. See how we went off the page? Doesn't matter in the overall scheme of things. Okay, I guess technically I could outline his face because it's right there. Give his lip some definition maybe. So you know there's two of them. On him I gave some frown lines or some worry lines. Oh, I drew in his nose. Yeah, anyway, I can't see around the camera, so I'm not going into great detail, but I probably should have did the white before I did the black, but I'm sure you can see how it's all starting to come to life and come together. So now I'll do a little bit of shading on the white. Because it is white, I like to use a lighter gray. I have two grays. Hold on one sec. Of course, I can't find it right now. I need to clean my desk, but in any event, I just use two grays, like a lighter and then a darker. Or this is my lightest. Oh, this is my dark. Okay, so this is my light and this is my dark. This is my dried out, used to be light. But anyway, because this is white, I use a lighter gray to do my shadowing. So I am just going to to highlight the edges, not highlight, to shadow the edges so that you can see the definition, because, you know, real things have shadows from lights that are being cast. So, but the trick with this is to stay on one side. But if you're going to put your shadows on the right side, put them all on the right side. Don't go willy-nilly putting some on the left, some on the right. Now there's sometimes an exception to this, and that will be if what? I don't know. You have to tune in for another video another time to hear about that one. It's not applicable right now that I can think of, so I'm just okay. So my theory on shadow is any place two things meet, there would create a shadow. One of them would be in a shadow of the other one. So where the red is meeting the white, I'm touching it with this shadow so you can see that there's definition between those two things. Oops, sorry for hitting the camera. This right here is his face and the fur, and there would be shadow there. This isn't really showing up because of his skin color. Let me switch to my darker marker. So when it's a darker hue, I just use a darker gray marker. And it seems to work pretty good for me. As I'm saying that, I am messing up, but that's okay. Because crafting is very forgiving. I say there are no mistakes in crafting, only opportunities for embellishment. And what I mean by that is that if you make a mistake, there's something you can use to cover it up. And that's it. Okay, so under his eyebrows would probably be some kind of shadow under the glasses. I've gone over some of these things already, but it didn't show up with the other pen, so I'm going back over them with the darker pen, as you can see. Now, wherever there is shadow, there is light, so we have to create some highlights. So where do they naturally occur? They usually naturally occur on high points, the tip of your nose, over your on your forehead, on your cheeks, on your tip of your lip, or the the lip that sticks out. Okay, the top of the hat. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, we gotta create some eyes. This camera is very close. I'm sorry, it's hard to work with like this. But what did I use for, I think I used a real paint because this isn't coming out very sturdy. I don't have my paint. Ooh, but I know what I do have. I have a Snow Rider. I can try, I don't know about that. I'm rethinking that. Well, I'm just wanted to show you how that all works, how you can bring your paper to life. And I don't have the right pen, and I don't know where it is right now. So, unfortunately, I can't complete this tutorial, but you'll get the gist. I just, draw in his eyes. Once those are white, I would go back in with any one of my liners and give it some definition. Ta-da, like his. Can you see that? Let's see. Okay. Anyway, so that is the end of my tutorial. I hope everyone is having a great life. I appreciate your time and you liking my video. I'll wait. Okay. And I don't do that to be, flippant or anything like that. It's just that I'm watching the video and then the end comes. I'm all wrapped up in it and I forgot to like it. I have to go back and do all that. I don't like that. So I'm just trying to allow for time for you all. But I do appreciate your time and I want you to have a great life. Until next time, Gail out. Peace.